When these homeowners pictured the beach at their doorstep, this isn't quite what they meant. Bondi backyards are being belted by torrents of water and tons of sand when it rains, and no one wants to cop the blame.
Bondi Beach, famous for its sun and sand. But for one group of residents, the sand can be a complete nightmare.
This thing was all full of sand. This was all full of sand.
It all comes from a great quirk about one of the most famous tourist hotspots of the world. On the hill, adjacent to the ocean and overlooking the famous strip, is a 9-hole golf course on millions and millions of dollars worth of council land. In recent years, though, when it rains, it literally pours sand from the golf course into the back of this unit block.
This sand, it comes through the rocks here like a waterfall. The sand goes up to here, right? This is how high, I'm not exaggerating, this is how high the sand goes
And
up
it's
to
got to
here.
be shoveled out.
We have to shovel it out.
And it's the same old story when dealing with councils. No one ultimately accepting responsibility.
We approached council. They said, no, we can't fix it. They referred us to Bondi Golf Course, who referred us back to council. We claimed it on insurance. This also affects next door and the door next to them.
You there, Jeanette?
Yes, yes.
Jeanette has lived here for decades.
Hey, how are you?
Good. Out you come.
Yes.
From what they tell me, you're lucky to get out the door today.
We're lucky to. I'm lucky to get out the door. If there's any drop of water, there's just mud everywhere. I can't get into my laundry. We can't hang clothes on. We can't have anybody over.
Actually, it's hazardous. And a lot of it's been cleaned away, but there's a lot of sand here. That's quite a hazard.
Yeah, it's usually piles and piles of it, and every time there's a small rainstorm, it gets closer and closer, and at time the water is beating at my back door. I usually have sandbags.
So what, you have to haul these
I
around
had to
protect your own property?
On both sides there.
You've lived here for
Decades.
30 years,
Yeah.
for decades.
Yeah.
Obviously it hasn't been like this for decades.
No, it was beautiful here. It was absolutely perfect.
And then a couple of years ago things changed.
Just completely changed.
Even the simple task of hanging the washing is at times impossible. Must be frustrating that no one's come to help you.
No, no one's come to help us. Absolutely no one's come to help us, and they don't seem to care. I think if they came down and actually had a look at it, they might realise how bad it is.
Well, it only took me 10 seconds to go.
Yeah.
Major problem
yeah.
was there was just like warning lights everywhere.
Yeah.
Water is just running straight into the path on the golf course, and it's only going, the path takes it straight to our back door.
I'm going to get you to take me up to the golf course and give me a look. What do you say?
No problem.
Jeff owns a unit and has been at the forefront of a to and fro battle with Waverley Council. So Jeff, your block's just here.
Correct.
Top of the hill up here, if I look up to the stack, I can see the slope over years. I can see that the water has started to funnel here.
Correct.
Which is the start of the problem.
Well, yeah, the water runs all the way from the top there, then funnels around here.
And comes straight down this
here, and you can see here there's a complete funnel that's formed and eroded
over
the dirt
years.
away. Yeah.
Over the years, and
Yeah.
it's gotten worse.
Also-
Let's go down and have a closer look.
Okay.
You lead the way. Grass doesn't stop rain.
No.
She comes straight down, straight into the back of your place. You can see the problem a mile off.
Yes, definitely. And so I've been up here with council. They've looked at it. They've said, yes, this is what we have to do.
This is bread and butter for a council. This is
that's-
what councils do. They fix problems like
Yeah.
this. I can't see the problem on their part, except that they're just trying to be scabby, for want of a better word.
I doubt if any of the council members would want to live here. If they were living here, it would have been fixed immediately.
Yep, she's spot on, isn't she? Well, Waverley Council says it isn't their problem, but it's going to help residents anyway. It's working on building a channel to divert the water and using sandbags on the golf course in the meantime.